Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming to Deb Chanel 48's World, where we do recaps and reviews on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yes, they brought it back tonight. Yes, episode 1, season 9 of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It wasn't as drama filled as I was anticipating it was going to be since they kind of hyped it up and pretty much Candy Burroughs was their spokesperson. And everybody was kind of doing, here and there interviews, but she mostly was out there. The one they, I guess, marketed for her to tell about, the return of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, this, that, and the third. Anyway, to put that to rest, we go on right on into that first clip. We have Candy and Todd potty training Ace. How the hell are you gonna potty train a 5-month-old? I'm like, I've heard of maybe one and a half, something like to that degree. But I mean, come on, what's going on with her? She got a miracle baby we don't know about. Is he gonna start talking? Making complete sentences before one. I'm like, come on, he can't even be on his potty and hold himself up there. He can barely sit down on his tushy without falling over or falling no, falling over, I should say. Got a little tongue twisted there. But I just don't understand. I mean, our kids are already rushed when they get in school. They're learned to do this, that, and the other. They're supposed to be being taught geometry and algebra and kindergarten now out here. I don't know. My child's 25 years old, but it just amazes me. They're going to be fried. Their brains are going to be fried before they even reach 12 years old. So to me, Candy's just doing a little bit too much. She need to have kept that whole scene off. I'm not really cool with the parents of these underage children being on a platform because you just don't know how it may affect them later on in life. So I really didn't care for the scene of the potty training thing because it was just too much. And that baby being 5 months old, I'm like, come on, come on. If he ain't even walking yet, but you're gonna try to potty train him. Are you serious? I'm so done with Candy and her foolishness. And again, why are these successful black women on television and having their husbands come behind them? I'm so tired. If Todd got some business by himself, get the hell off of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Get your own thing going, please. I can't take it. Let your wife have her own success. When it's a meeting or greeting party and they're inviting their boyfriends and spouses, then yeah, we want to see you front and center. But other than that, fall the fuck back. All the way back, Todd. Okay? Still like you though. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to root for you and Candace's marriage because I think y'all make a cute couple. But this TV time and you going out, behind your wife, this, that, and the third, you working in her business that she already had established prior to you. I'm like, Candy, keep checking on your prenup, okay? Update it every 6 months because some things might be changing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about for the better. Okay, anyway. Then we go to I ain't mind Phaedra having little Aiden up there opening the door and stuff of that nature, because she has her time when she put her kids on, blast on TV. But again, I don't like seeing kids, that small being represented on TV because, like I said, you just don't know. And I mean, just because their parents want to be on TV and air all this stuff out with their foul language or just being in the whole scene of being under scrutiny all the time in the public eye. I just really feel Phaedra just take a step back and just film herself, her mother, her friends, her companions, whatever, but leave little Dylan and Aiden out of the picture because they're two sweet young boys and they don't need to be put on TV for everybody to, say this, that, and the third about them. I just don't want to see them, having a bad stigma attached to them later on in life because of how Phaedra has displayed herself, in the demeanor of the public eye, and they have to take flack for their mother's actions. Some pretty good, seeing she do as a mother, and then some just not really flattering for her to be displaying herself. But that is what it is. We move on from that situation. We go to Kenya. Kenya is living in a house that is not finished, and she's hired people to get her residence ready for some freaking housewarming party. I'm like, wait a minute, Kendra. Can you hold on? Wait, let's pause, rewind. Okay, flag on play. How can you be residing in a house prior to it getting licensed for occupancy? How can you be in the what you're giving me, what you're showing me of your house? It's still like it should not be livable, even in any parts of that residence, because it hasn't gotten its fully go ahead and occupy. You know, the codes, the permits, all this thing. So I know this is TV, but you all said it was a reality show. But get it down to the comments. Please get in the comments and tell me how could you be living half in a house and the other parts is not finished. I mean, I'm like, did we get a okay from the office of I forget what do you call them, permits and housing? You know, did we get that cleared? Because right now you could be endangering all those people at the party and yourself for that house not being signed off, saying it is stable, it is ready for living human beings to come in and occupy the residence with no hazardous things going on. And that just seems like fines should be thrown everywhere at your behind, because I don't think it was deemed safe. And I don't know how y'all got the filming up in that crib, but it is what it is. We're gonna move on. We go to Sheree. Sheree is showing off her chateau, Sheree mansion. But if it wasn't for Bob Whitfield money and he coming back into her life, I wonder would she have shown us the property, or would the progress of her house been as being going forward progressively as it is? Because we're talking about, she said 2014. Kenya was saying it was 13. They were going back and forth, but I don't give a crap about the timing. I'm just saying, where would she be without Bob? And she's still throwing shade, light shade at him. Talking about, I don't know if this might be his closet, but then it might be my shoe closet. I'm like, girl, you better count your blessings. If he wants to be with your crazy little behind, you better be counting your blessings that he's back in your life where he can show support to your son and the daughter that is graduating, I'm guessing, from high school, maybe this year or next year. Ought to be counting your blessings instead of trying to be in the public eye, showing what you got, what you ain't got, what you gonna have, and all this, that, and the third. Okay, be humble, Sheree. Be humble. You have a second chance on this show to make a difference. And yeah, whatever happened to she by Sheree clothing design line of clothing apparel you supposed had got off the ground too. Ooh, maybe Bob's gonna help you with that venture as well, because you're just faking the fuckery by saying, "Oh, this is my money. I got this." I'm not thinking so. No, I don't think so, Sheree. So be humble, be truthful, and live out your life where it's going to be pleasing to your children later on when they have to go back and see all this um, foolery you're giving us, tomfoolery. Okay. Then we go back to commercial. We come back. We have Kenya is playing in her yard in some type of tractor. I'm like, she's twirling with a tractor, guys, or some type of machine that digs up, landscaping and all this, that, and that, or hell, haul bricks to the wall to make a wall or whatever. I don't know, but she was twirling in there. I'm like, girl, give up on the twirl, okay? Get that house in order. Because again, I'm like, how is it being occupied? I do not know. Where did the permits come from, or didn't come from? Or was this just plain shooting for the essence of this show and the taping? Because I'm still lost. Oh, I'm still lost. But anyway, we go to Portia. Portia's overseeing Phaedra. She's dressed in white. I don't know why. Phaedra's dressing like some Southern Belle again with the lemonade. I'm tired of that scene. We already know Phaedra can cook. She's a thoroughbred coming to coming from Southern Charm, this, that, and the third. I'm tired of seeing that like play out in my mind, the visual she gives me. Okay. But anyway, like I say, Portia drops over to see how her friend is going, how she doing. They're talking about divorce and dating again. Um, and I'm not gonna go too much in Phaedra because, like I said, I love the kids, and I'm not trying to tear down their mama in that way because she acting kind of like a little thought material there. Kind of she ready to shake up her little boom boom on the dance floor. Cause I'm like, God, you ought to be raising your kids, getting into your mortuary business, and doing some lawyer work or whatever you do. That's all thing you need to be focused on. Because I'm questioning why you are even on this show anymore. Because, whew. Okay, we're gonna move off of Phaedra right now because, like I said, I love the boys. I'm not gonna, go into her too much because I like Aiden and I like Dylan. So we go on. She gets a ring at her doorbell or her place of residence or doorbell. Rings. Has a man outside looking in costume like somebody's fairy god. Uh, Father or something, but he's actually delivering a message or invitation to Phaedra to come to Kenya's housewarming party. I don't know what kind of theatrics Kenya got going on, what kind of loose money she got, where she just throwing it to the wind. She's hired some man in costume, white man in costume, pay, like he's chauffeuring Cinderella in her little wagon or whatever you call it, covered wagon back in the day. But it's like draped up like a little pumpkin princess type style and whatnot. She has this man come to her door to deliver an invitation with a tiara on it. I'm like, are you get ah? This is just too scripted and just too unbelievable. Okay, because I'm like, what traffic did he stop trying to get his way over to where Phaedra resides? And it was unbelievable, guys. The foolery they have done with this first episode. We're gonna move on to that. She accepts the invitation, this, that, and the third, and she goes in to tell Portia, what it is, and she's saying, "Well, I don't know if I need to go to it," and Portia's talking about, "Well, I gotta go." Excuse me. I don't think I'm gonna get a invitation. I'm like, the hell, sure ain't. Because you ain't stable enough to go to nobody's party. Give you a little something or not having something, you just ready to go ape on somebody. So no, you won't be getting nothing. But as we go along in this particular episode, we see what really transpires. And really, if anybody should be getting mad when this happens, it should be a conversation to be had by Kenya and Phaedra. But anyway, we move on from that scene. We have Cynthia. She's talking to a lawyer. She don't find herself to the lawyer's office, which I don't know why she ain't find herself earlier on prior to last season ending. But it is what it is. She going up into this African American lawyers, little digs, and you would think he would have his office a little bit more spick and span, but he was like, whatever, we could show that I'm hardly working. I'm like, nah, man, you need to have picked some of this stuff up off that floor for the cameramen got to rolling, okay? They already think black people is trifling and all this and that, even though we got education coming out the wazooka, but put the shit presentable, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, People want to come, I'm sure she's going to be paying you some nice money. She should be able to come in now and film and have some nice digs for us to look at. Because I don't think I was just like, look at all the clutter. Are you kidding me? I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna be the one that need to be representing you, girl. Might be like Phaedra, be losing cases and stuff of that nature. So you might. I don't know, honey. Don't have your soon-to-be ex-husband find a better lawyer than you and trump your behind, and you be paying him alimony or spousal support. Okay, I'm just saying. You know how Bob Whitfield did Sheree. Okay. All right. If you ain't watched it, go back in the tapings of the seasons. Okay. Anyway, we she's going pretty much talking to the guy about, she don't want no alimony. I'm like, where you gonna get a dime? Where you gonna get $1 from? Peter don't have nothing. How many times have Peter went bankrupt, child? Oh, silly Willie, silly Millie, Molly, Wally. God gracious, Cynthia. Why are you even on this show, baby girl? Why? Even your daughter, she even look at you in amazement of how foolish you look on this show. And then she has to go and defend herself with her friends of your antics that you put out. And even looking at the next episode that's coming up, she even getting in your behind in a nice way. Don't get me wrong. She's doing it in a very thorough, nice way. But I'm like, Noelle got more sense than you, Cynthia, and I'm not understanding it. For you to be beautiful inside and out, for you to have a modeling career, you done probably seen more of the world than I ever will see in my lifetime. You've rubbed heads with some of famous people in the industry, in the music industry, as well as the acting industry, as well as the modeling industry. I mean, you're a household name, but yet when it comes to Peter Thomas, I don't understand what the hell is going on with your brain. Okay, we need counseling for you. Then make well, no, you need to go and get that divorce. Okay, and you said you had a prenup. It must not be a strong one because Peter ain't not going to relinquish anything because he's still on this freaking show giving you a storyline. I don't understand that piece to the puzzle. I'm like, are you that boring? Well, you got to be drugged through the mud doing this reality show to have someone to tape with where we would find you somewhat, entertaining. I just don't understand. But anyway, she goes on to FaceTime Mr. Peter Thomas. And I mean, I'm just really not understanding it at all. But I think I went a little too fast for that one. But like I said, she goes on to tell the lawyer what she wants, what she don't want. She says she want her house or her condo, that they're living in or whatnot, or we're living in, because he's supposed to be in Charlotte, North Carolina somewhere. He ain't working. Because last time I heard or checked on social media, everything was just closing up. They were taking everything from Pro Brother. Okay. So I'm like, he need to just go back to the islands and just retire from the scene, period. But I'm sure he's going to latch on to somebody else. And, he's going to make a fool out of them and this, that, and third for these women who cater to these men just to have a man. But I'm like, I'd rather have no man and have the Lord in all day, every day on my side than being with a man who just want to be there to be in the limelight. And behind closed doors, he's just tearing my world apart. No way. So Cynthia, I'm gonna need you to pull up this season. If not, I'll just let your daughter get you because she's doing a damn good job by, getting you together on live TV. I was like, go ahead, Noelle, because I don't know. Maybe you're going to have to watch out for your mama. I don't know how the tables turned where you started becoming her caregiver, but I guess that's where it goes. But I'm glad you got your mama's bad, baby girl. Good girl, Noelle. Okay. But anyway, she comes out the lawyer's office after telling, the attorney what she wants and this, that, and that. And I'm like, girl. Anyway, I hope your finances are not so tied up with Peter Thomas where you won't have anything when it's all over with. So, hopefully it'll be a better situation for you. Because when she did leave the attorney's office, I mean, that's one bad lady. She still got her stuff intact. Looks like a model, doesn't do not look her age. And I'm thinking maybe she's in her 40s, maybe. I'm not sure, but she damn look good. I'm like, Cynthia, get like your daughter had said on this upcoming season. Do you have low self-esteem, baby girl? Because you need to get that in check because you're a beautiful woman. You're a smart businesswoman. But just, I guess, in the field of love, you just don't get it. Or you wear your heart on your sleeve where everybody can just, mess you up or damage you. But I don't want to see you come this cold-hearted woman where you're going to treat the next man bad. So I really want you to get in tune with yourself, get prayerful with yourself, and work things out, baby girl. Because, I got high hopes for you. But right now, you swimming with the sharks, honey. You swimming with the sharks. And I don't want to see you down there, but I got very good high hopes for Noelle to turn the situation around for you and her and you being her mama. Okay, but I'm like, fuck Peter Thomas. That's what you need to be saying every other day. You don't wish him no bad harm to come to him physically or mentally, but he need to be out of your life. You need to have motivation speeches all around your house where you sit and contemplate. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Peter Thomas. That's what I'm saying. In the nicest way I can. He is a destroyer of your peace of mind, and we don't need to have that. Okay? Praise God. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. We're going to move on from there. We go to commercial. We come back. We have Kenya. Kenya is such a whiny child about her peers. Who she hang around, meaning, the people that she's filming with, because she ain't got pretty much nobody else. And the whole thing about more manner. I'm like, baby girl, it's just a house. Do not idolize that. Okay? Do not idolize it. It's just something that you're gonna live in and then you're gonna die and somebody else is gonna occupy it. No, not to put it cruel and cold like that, but that's such as life. We need to be embracing people and relationships and getting along, being, in harmony and, just be that good aura around everything and stay away from negativity. But like I said, she's stuck up in the world. She got to have it. It got to look right. It got to be tight. I'm just sick of Kenya at this point. We move on. We go to Portia. Portia's going to anger management counseling. And I'm like, Portia, it's so self-evident you are doing it just for the cameras and to keep your job at Dish Nation and probably on this show. Okay. You show no remorse really for your actions. You think that everybody's just coming for you, so you feel the only way you could do is put hands on people. No, what they need to do is throw your ass in jail. Okay, you need to spend at least 3 months in jail, and then you're gonna see that you can't put your hands on people when you get angry. Hell, I be want to go to the last resort too, but I know I ain't gonna take my bill money and savings money to go bail my behind out of jail because I acted like an asinine, person, like a thought or something. No, we have to uphold ourselves. We have to remove ourselves in a moral fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like we got some sense. We got some common sense. You know very good and well that it's assault. It's assault charges, bail money, unnecessarily time in jail. But I think that's what you really need because you really think you can just put hands on any and everybody and let hell. You are not Jesus Christ himself. And he didn't even stoop that low to put hands on people. So who do you think you are? Are you following scripture? The kind of scripture you want to be putting out here and there on reality show platform that you have as well as in this nation. You say you love the Lord, you know the Lord, and he's with you. Well, evidently, no, the one you're serving is demon, Satan, honey, because you can't do that. You cannot be a part of that type of behavior and think you have no recourse of consequences that's going to affect you. I mean, I don't care. Honey, all of them could be talking about me, calling me everything but the child of God. But they would not change my personality where they're going to make me come out of character and put my hands on them. And all but that will probably happen if they were attacking my child and I was trying to defend my child and myself. That's the only time I'm going to try to put hands on somebody. Or I already got the intentions made up. I'm going to jail. I want to go there. So I'm going to put my hands on you. It has to be a made up situation like that. But with you, I'm sure it'll come with a lot of tears, a lot of like, I didn't mean to do this, and then you want to act crazy and all like that. No, you need to get your stuff together and stop putting your hands on people before you meet the right one who's going to drag your behind, put you probably 6 feet under, okay? And then they're gonna get off of charges because they're gonna say they were defending themselves. And since you're always trying to lash out and be the first one to, get the assault charge going, it might end up for you that one day. So you need to really think about your actions, okay? Because some people, they ain't out there just want to fight you with their hands. They be ready to pull out a weapon. Have you heard of a gun? Okay, semi-automatic, and they be willing to, go to jail. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna be done mess with the wrong nut, and then you're gonna be 6 feet under, and your family is gonna be grieving you. Okay, so slow your roll, and just stay on this nation if that's what you need to do. You don't need to be on Real Housewives of Atlanta if you can't handle these women. Okay, moving off of you, we have Portia. She's talking about, well, we're going to stay on her for a little bit longer. She talks about being bullied in school, not looking the right type, and this, that, and that. And all the pictures they showed of her during this particular episode, she was beautiful. And she was a prom queen. So I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, Portia? Your two stories do not go together. I can't take it. But the counselor gave you some real good advice, some very sound good advice, and he's going to continue to work with you until he sees some results. Because like he and I, we were both seeing you were not taking responsibility of your actions. Okay, you were just reacting to a situation that was thrown your way, but it wasn't the proper way. Okay, so we want to move on from you. We have Sheree. Sheree showing her oldest daughter her little mansion that she's trying to move into. And then she gets a call from Kenya. Kenya is inviting her to her housewarming. party. She couldn't really give her the thorough one that she gave Phaedra because she's gonna, throw a little light shade. Talking about, I didn't know where to send it to. I didn't know if you were there or you were somewhere else. Or I'm like, can you shut up? Okay, we're gonna move off of her because that was just total foolery right there. We go to Cynthia. Cynthia is in her home office, having a conversation with herself and the cameraman while they're filming her or whatnot. She's in her home office, okay? She's looking at some forms, but like I said, she really got nobody to film with. She ain't really got no storyline. So this whole divorce decree thing is gonna be her storyline, I guess, for season 9. Okay, and how many episodes they give us, which it probably won't be many, but we're gonna go on. She goes on to call herself FaceTiming Peter. And Peter is being rude as fuck. I mean, he's really laying into her nice, nasty. She's asking him about the prenup and this. I'm like, wait a minute. Didn't we just go to your lawyer's office and you were saying that you basically wanted your lawyer to contact him and give all the information about how this divorce is going to be proceeding and what's going to be, taken in account and what you want and what you want him to have, this, that, and third. And I'm like, you stuck there telling that lawyer that was a stupid comment you made about you don't want alimony. Hell, what you gonna get? He don't have nothing, baby girl, for you to get from him. Okay, anything he's gonna be trying to get your duckies. Okay, but if you got a real tight prenup, kept that stuff updated as y'all were going along through y'all marriage, then you should be straight. But then again, how you're giving me your actions, I'm not sure. Okay, where's Noelle? Where's Noelle again? I need her. Okay, anyway. Peter just really rude to her. He don't really care. He said the prenup is probably where your mama hid our license before prior to us getting married. I'm like, oh, low blow. Like I said, she should have never made a phone call. We didn't. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she needed to film more with some more people cast. On the Real Housewives of Atlanta and forget him. Because see, again, we have a man coming in a women's show, trying to show how they got their wealth and how they're living life on a day-to-day basis. And then you got these trifling ass men such as Todd as well as Peter Thomas trying to get their share. I mean, just fall back, all the way back. Get your own thing going. But I think, Bravo had maybe cut a deal with them or whatever to just film this whole episode of her going through her divorce and this, that, and the third, so he wouldn't take a big chunk out of her profits from being on this show. I mean, it's all speculation, just rumored, just some stuff I heard, on the street, whatnot, and reading the tabloids here and there. But I think that's just spineless of Peter Thomas. I mean, he's a good-looking older man. He could be a model of some sort. Hell, Todd can be a model. Use your assets, man. Stay off these women shows unless they want to bring you in. Like I said, somebody's having a party or get together and his spouse is to be brought. Other than that, fall all the way back off the screen, okay? But anyway, whoo, Lord, I tell you, we're going to leave that situation all together. Then they go to a commercial. They come back. They're showing scenes or little clips of More Manor prior to her party. Not impressive. Didn't care to see it. Then we have Cynthia shows up and see the mess of More Manor. And she's quickly wanting to get in fix zone mode. Okay? Fix zone mode. Can she fix this? Because she's looking at the outlets not covered. A lot of, dust on the floor, this, that, and the other. I'm like, it really was a horrific mess. She should have just aced that idea. Let it come more together like Chateau Charade is going over there, where it's not quite livable, but I think you really could probably live in Charade's house versus what Kenya's doing, because she's just doing too much, trying to throw shit together when it's not all like that. But I guess she don't really have a storyline either, because her and Matt are on the outs at this moment. But she really didn't have a storyline. She was just a beef starter. So it just is what it is, okay? Then we have her short scene with Candy getting ready for the housewarming party, and she's getting little Ace together. Hell, I thought Ace was coming with her, but she's just getting him dressed up for the cameras. I don't know why. He could have had on his little sleeper jumper or his little onesies and gone and crawl around the house or do what he do. We didn't even have to have Todd in that scene. I'm like, oh, mom and baby scene I can see all day because he's little. We're just gonna get little cute, gooey, golly good stuff. You know what I'm saying? baby talk, but I didn't need to see talk. I'm like, it just made Candy look stupid. I'm like, you need to be getting yourself dressed and ready to get ready to go on out and be with some girls, have some girl time or whatever. See more manner in its shaping or whatever. You don't need to be sitting around. Todd could have got that baby dressed or whatnot. I'm like, again, a man just want to be on, in the spotlight because he ain't got no other shine. I'm like, Candy, keep him off of your show, girl, please. Okay, anyway. Or I wouldn't say your show, but the Housewives of Atlanta. It doesn't say Housewives plus two husbands that wants to be interested in joining the show. Please. Okay, we go to commercial, come back. We have Kenya is rethinking the idea. Her and Cynthia are sharing a moment. She shows Cynthia some balloons Matt had dropped by or sent by some curry or whatnot. And she just remembering the past times when it was good between her and Matt and how Matt and her met, by him working on the one of her contractors working on her house and how he loved the house and he done bought them two dolls over there. And that house just really screams her and Matt. So she gets a little emotional and whatnot. But Cynthia's like, okay, have your mama, but I'm going down here and greet your guests that are definitely gonna be coming in shortly. So get yourself together, have your mama, and I'll see you downstairs. Okay. Kenya finally comes down, meet up with Sheree. Both of them go throwing shade and stuff with one another. And then, Sheree go on and ask, well, who else did you invite? I know you just invite me and Cynthia or whatnot. She said, no. Nene, she couldn't come because she's in Miami. Nene didn't want to come, okay? Then she said she invited Phaedra. And of course, you are here. And they said, well, so you didn't invite Portia? She said, honey, I want to have some saneness tonight. And I don't want to have live in fear that Portia might come and, want to start some mess and this, that, and third. I'm like, give it up, Kenya. Stop being so dramatic. Who cares if Portia can't? Hell, you should have been looking for the gifts they were bringing. But I ain't see no gifts in nobody's hand. So, well, I did see one in, who was that? Well, I guess it was, they were bringing a flower to her, Phaedra, and, what was it? Phaedra and Portia. So yeah, I think somebody did bring some. I mean, maybe I don't know. It always a big blur to me. But anyway, that's not here or there. Then we have Portia. She picking up Phaedra in her Rolls Royce, and they riding on out to Kenya's housewarming party, and they already planning stuff about, ooh, she gonna be surprised. But I'm like, oh, sorry, it shouldn't have been no surprise. I mean, they're all cast members. She invited everybody on the cast, so why not have invited Portia? My goodness. We go to commercial. We come back. We have more Manor, receives more guests. Candy shows up with a girlfriend named Lena. Then again, what you call it, comes up in the driveway and she's escorted by some kind of man, helping them both, to the pathway where the red carpet is to walk down to Moore's Manor. And, Kenya's just coming back downstairs when Phaedra and Portia walks in. Portia and Phaedra make eye contact. And it's just like, it's going to be on next time on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 9, episode 2. So that's going to be some fireworks there. But like I said, it was an interesting comeback, seeing them all in their natural environment and they foolery they got going on. But it is what it is. I hope y'all enjoyed my spiel. Looking forward to seeing it next Sunday. Gotta go do my Married to Medicine taping. Hope you like that. And we'll see you soon. Well, we definitely will see you next Sunday for more of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, guys, take care. Bye-bye. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And please like and share my videos. Blessings. Bye-bye.